Whoa. All right, another extremely beautiful California morning here in San Francisco, US. I'm gonna head up this way, see if we can find a place to do a video. Well, I'm gonna start out with some good news. A US federal court ends Trump's effort to open up 128 million acres of Atlantic Arctic oceans to oil and gas drilling. That couldn't be any better news. After all, Biden promised a full and complete ban on fracking and fossil fuel extraction on public federal land. Well, at least he's doing some of it. So far, so good. Unfortunately, on some other news, up in Canada, they're cutting down the last 3% old growth forest. Hundreds of activists are digging in trying to block this from happening. But as you know, activists have no chance to stop anything by sitting on a road or anything like that. Unfortunately, you have to go after the money to stop such problems as cutting down old growth forests. You have to stop the banks from lending. The place this is happening, Vancouver Island. What a shame, cutting down the last old growth forest. But it's not the only bad news. Unfortunately, in Japan, they have now decided they are going to dump 1 million tons of radioactive Fukushima water into the Pacific Ocean. The IAEA has approved this action, as if they know anything about this. What the consequences to the ocean will be. The IAEA says it poses no safety concerns to humans or the environment. Then why the tanks in the first place? Why did they bother putting all this radioactive water in tanks for years, costing billions of dollars, if it wasn't needed? You know, they themselves said that there was no way to treat the water to make it less radioactive. So going from the tanks to the ocean means that there's no more problem? Just that easy to fix? And how many people and humans will eat the fish that are radioactive, not knowing they're radioactive because they didn't follow what's going on with the environment? As far as food goes, you should very much pay attention to what's going on with the environment, especially when it comes to radiation poisoning and that sort of thing. It can only cause cancer, birth defects, goiters, all kinds of horrible stuff. So if there's any way we can find out how to stop this, put it down in the description area and let everyone else know what we can do about dumping radioactive waste into the Pacific Ocean. Stupidest idea I've ever heard of in my life. I think it's very important for people in the US to remind Biden over and over that he promised environmental change and that the infrastructure project of his will be all about environment. We have to keep reminding him because the corporates are reminding him of who gives him the money. Well, we need to remind him who votes for him. So, on an absolutely beautiful, quiet morning here in San Francisco. Doesn't seem like the economy is picking up too good. But I do appreciate your comments, your ups, downs, new subscribers, and until next time.